So how excited are you, to be here, to be with GTS?
Oh my gosh, I am so excited. I'm so excited. I'm so grateful. This is a dream job. It's an absolute dream job. It's as far as thinking about things that you've always wanted to do and manifesting things and like having a vision board and creating your own job, and then out of nowhere dreams colliding and you meet someone and someone flies you out and you meet them and you meet a cast and you see a show, and now I'm here. It's amazing. I can't believe I'm here.
Yeah, so kind of tell me a little bit about, what you're doing to kind of take this show to the next level. It's already awesome, but you are kind of doing some new things.
I'm a very sparkly, fun, shimmery, glittery, happy Disney type of person. I've worked for Disney off and on for 20 years. I've done a number of cruise ships and traveled and done, lived in Las Vegas, and done a lot of really kind of pizzazz, sparkly shows. And living in Los Angeles and working in big theaters and working in small theaters, it's really fun when you have a small area and you're able to take this small area and make it larger than life. And part of that is, something like the experience. A company working for Disney for so many years, once you get on the property and go in the gates, it's an experience. Everything, it's a different world. So for me, my concept of something that I'm really looking forward to doing here is creating an ambiance, as soon as you walk into the theater, and having a story and seeing sparkles and sunshine and happiness, and being able to really lose everything that's happening outside of here, for that moment until you leave, so that you really just have a magic moment.
So I think the other thing is, you kind of talked a little bit about it, but you have an incredible background in theater, working with Disney, you traveled the world. So kind of tell us a little bit about what you've done. It seems so exciting.
It's so interesting because sometimes I'll catch myself, and when I met the owners, I didn't want to come off as bragging, but I started just listing off the things that I've done because I'm so happy and so grateful. As I grew up, I'm six of eight kids, and money was always tight when you have a big family like that, so I wasn't able to travel. So being able to sing and dance and be introduced to working on a cruise ship and seeing the whole world, I've been on, pretty much on every continent. I have friends all over the world, from South Africa, Italy. I lived in Italy. I worked on, Royal Caribbean Cruise Lines, and three of the dancers in the cast were from Italy. Made connections with them, and before I knew it, I spent almost a year working in Verona, Italy. It's like, are you kidding me? And that is something I get to put into my life, into the shows. Those experiences. It's just been so much fun, and sometimes I thought to myself, oh, you're having too much fun, but life is supposed to be fun. It's so exciting when someone gives you this golden opportunity, to perform in a foreign place and take in all their culture, take in all their food. So, back to what you were saying before, that's something that, I really hope to bring that culture, to this place, so that people from all over the world, that may be visiting here in South Carolina and Myrtle Beach, that they get a piece of their home brought here in this little small compact area.
And I think you also kind of give a little bit about what you did for Disney.
Disney, three things I did a lot of things for them over 20 years. It's kind of dating myself, but my first job there, which is my introduction to Disney, was the Hercules Victory Parade, and it was just a staple because I was, fresh out of high school, and I was an aerobic dancer, and it was just this like incredible, gospel high energy music, and the same day that the movie came out, the parade came out, and all the toys came out, and it was just this show closed. I had the great opportunity of working in Frozen live at the Hyperion. Was the most incredible moments in my life was when I booked Aladdin the Musical's Bowl experience. I was Disney was the Hercules Victory Parade. My very three things I did a lot of things for them over 20 years. This is kind of dating myself. Be visiting here in South Carolina in Myrtle Beach, that they get a piece of their home brought here in this little